Well, for reaction to that, we're joined now by the Deputy DA Caucus Leader in the city of Joburg, Bongani Nkomo. Councillor Nkomo, good afternoon to you. The people who spoke today were able to vote out your Speaker, Vasco da Gama, last week. They're pretty confident they're going to be able to vote out your Mayor as well.
Good afternoon, Stephen, and good afternoon to your viewers. Well, they're confident due to the fact that they succeeded in removing the Speaker. But I think we have established at this point that was due to some rogue elements within the multi-party government. And I think we are at a point now where we are confident that those elements have been dealt with, and the coalition government is more united than ever.
You talk about rogue elements being dealt with. There have been claims that money was offered or did in fact change hands ahead of last Thursday night's vote. Does anyone have proof of that? Do you have evidence that that happened?
So subsequently what happened this morning at 11 o'clock, we were at the Hillbrow police station actually laying charges in relation to this. And our councillors have gone under oath and have made their statements. And we'll leave it to the South African Police Service to take it from here. And we're hoping that justice will be delivered.
Who are you laying charges against? Who do you believe took money?
Well, we are laying charges against the political parties that approached some of our councillors in order to basically get them to take bribes on multiple occasions. We are told that, this was done before the council as well as during the council sitting as well. So we're quite confident that we have all the information, and we're quite confident that the South African Police Service will do what's expected in this situation.
Some of the parties in your coalition, so the IFP, the ACDP and COPE, showed last week that on your version of events, they were not able to actually control their own members. On your version of events, those councillors voted against the party mandate. These are parties in coalition with you. Do you believe that they'll be able to change now? And I don't know who in COPE holds their councillor to account.
Well, look, I think what we've established is that it wasn't necessarily the parties that voted in favor of the motion, but rogue elements and individuals who decided to abandon their conscience, who decided to abandon the coalition agreement, and obviously abandon the commitment that has been made to the residents of the city of Joburg.
The point I'm trying to get to is if the parties that you have signed an agreement with can't control their members, don't you have to kick those parties out of the coalition agreement?
I think that's a bit premature in the sense that they have demonstrated that they are still committed to the multi-party government, and they have taken the necessary steps to deal with those rogue elements. If I can make you an example, ActionSA has dismissed, a councillor that couldn't, confirm why he has missed that particular council sitting. And I know the likes of your IFP as well have made commitments to deal with those rogue elements.
You're suggesting that you could actually still nominate Vasco da Gama to be Speaker again. Is that correct?
Well, I'm suggesting that we will elect a Speaker from the multi-party coalition, and we'll do what is right for, first and foremost, the residents of the city of Joburg. And I think even Vasco da Gama has made that commitment that the residents of Joburg should be prioritized and nothing else.
Every single party, I'm afraid, says that they've acted in every single way for the good of the residents of the city that they represent. But surely, if you have a situation where your Speaker gets voted out, seems to be unpopular, even with some of your coalition parties, you could at this stage already rule out nominating him. You could say to me, look, Stephen, no, we won't nominate Vasco da Gama again. But you can't.
So, Stephen, what has happened is that obviously the multi-party coalition have met. They've been given an opportunity to air their views and their dissatisfaction about, for instance, Vasco da Gama. But I think we will, deliberate on the points that they have raised. And once again, I need to reiterate, we will do what's best for the residents and we'll do what's best for the multi-party coalition. And I think what's important here is for us to proceed and for the normal order of business to continue.
Councillor Bongani Nkomo, thank you, Deputy Leader of the Democratic Alliance Caucus in the city of Joburg.